Now imagine waking up knowing exactly how the market is going to trade so that you could just play trades based off of that solely. Well, today you could have. Take a look at the daily candle on the S&P 500. It is currently 2 p.m. Eastern Standard, and at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard, TradingView accidentally already posted the daily candle for the day. So all of these institutions, all of these insiders, they already know exactly how the next trading day is going to go. That is why you see algorithms, market makers, hedge funds all coordinating together with the SEC still putting their thumb in their ass. Speaking of that, Gary Gensler is about to talk with Dave Lauer, and we may or may not have a video on that come tonight, so make sure to have post notifications on for that. And the SEC's rules that they're actually proposing that Gary Gensler and Dave Lauer are going to touch on, the market makers are not seeming to like it just one bit. What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we have an important AMC video with lastly touching on the charts, so just make sure to stay till the end of the video. All I ask in return is for you to hit that like button to get the algorithm going, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. So something big might be coming. All the conspiracy theorists are going to put that out there. Lou after Wall Street, or GFYM, or Lou on Wall Street, or whatever you want to call him, just deleted all of his content. At least we hope it was him. Whether it was him, whether it was YouTube, his channel does not have any content on it. Have you ever seen 81,000 subscribers with no content? I don't think so. Moving on, do you guys remember when Citadel, Robinhood were blaming each other about the GameStop PCO set to position close only and them throwing each other under the bus? I'm uploading a video in about 2 to 3 hours after this one goes up, and I would highly suggest you go watch it. This will be in the video, and we are going to be touching on this, and it is important to bring up. Touching on some numbers real quick on Stock Tracker, both for AMC and GameStop, they are reporting 0 shares available to borrow. Market makers absolutely robbed the options chain this week. 265,000 calls expiring out of the money, 103,000 puts expiring in the money, with short exempts absolutely loaded up lately, and the short interest sitting at 18.87% with a cost to borrow of 22.55%. As for APE, 6.6% short interest with a cost to borrow of 7.44%. And we talked about the tokenized securities, the tokenized stock, and how this has to disappear. This has to stop for AMC to actually move, because this is essentially creating an infinite amount of shares to be able to be located to go short by brokers, therefore further lowering the cost to borrow fee. And as long as hedge funds have enough money to technically do this, it's not counted as naked shorts as long as the broker can locate them. And why would they not have enough money when it's further pushing the price down, pushing their short positions positive? They always have that necessarily collateral on the side. These are all the tokens right now that are issued, someone's DD on Reddit, at least that we know of. So 13 super solid shit coins that the hedge funds and market makers are using. Moving on, U.S. Treasury Secretary Yellen says that the world is facing serious economic headwinds. The U.S. Labor Agency threatens to furlough its own staff in a budget crunch. And finally, Eurozone Central Bank losses risk bailouts. Austin, Texas, Bay Area, Seattle, Boise, Phoenix, and Las Vegas all getting slammed by a housing crash. Prices down 10% from peak in all of these cities, and worse, there is no relief in sight. Speaking of that, taking a look at the S&P 500 and bringing the 2008 chart back in, overall, this is not looking good for the S&P 500, and if this did play out to the degree, you're coming down to see this trend line hovering around that $281 level. Yesterday, I called out that we should watch for 383, and we're holding that level right now, but it doesn't look like we're going to hold for much longer. Next level I'm watching is 353. 354, somewhere in that zone. So just prep for a huge drop in the SPY. Now, touching on the AMC chart, I am not a financial advisor. I do not give financial advice, so don't think I do. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm just a YouTuber. I'm just a guy on YouTube. Now, if you've been watching my channel, you know recently I deleted all of the drawings on my chart and I started from scratch, but I brought one back in, and that is this little cycle that started to play out in AMC when it was nearing its lows. This is the most trustworthy cycle to pay attention to for AMC, and it shows highs and lows in the stock, and I guarantee almost every single time if you were to play these cycles, you would come out on top with money. Every single time it peaks, you see a peak, 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 and I could just go on days for days throughout the entire chart. Now, stretching this one out, you can see how the first part played out to a T, and then it started trading inverse for the second half. However, it still saw a peak, so they're pinning the price down, but still trading within these cycles. With that being said, well, lottery stocks, what are you expecting going forward, right? The stock is trading at $5.23. You said you were watching that 520 level. Okay, so we are hovering on that 520 level. If we don't get a bounce now, that is perfectly fine. In this time frame, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, AMC is going to find a low, in my opinion. This is my price prediction. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on it. Somewhere in this time frame, moving forward, AMC will find a low. It can be later than Tuesday, but I'm watching a hold on that 520 level, coming down to 430, somewhere in that zone, and then down to about $3.18. Now, something that's interesting is gaps 95% of the time get filled on stock charts. Now there is the greatest ever so slight gap back here on AMC at $3.18, and that is the last level I am personally looking at. If we don't hold that, it's going to be real bad for AMC. Do I see us going down to that? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. What I can tell you guys from a standpoint from someone who's been in this play for over 2 years, I'm in this till moon or zero, and if zero, it's not going to be good for the streets. I'm just going to say that. At 318, if we get to 318, I will be personally purchasing more stock. Now, a couple things I wanted to leave you off with. After we hit this relative low, I see upside on AMC, whether that's following the cycle or whether we get that big run up that we're looking for. Either way, percentage gains are percentage gains. If you're going to play options, play them strategically. Have a plan. Make money, don't lose money. You don't make money until you close those trades. Number 2, BBIG just started a new cycle, and I believe they started a CEO switch. Number 3, I do all the research for you so you don't have to, so hit that subscribe button. 4, if you want your businesses to grow or a shout out for them or your social media, I'm doing a new shout out system in my community post. Just email me right here. I'll pop the picture up. And also, the best promotion that Moomoo has done so far is getting up to 20 free stocks and a chance to win $60,000 plus a free wheel spin before Christmas. All you have to do is literally download their app on your phone or computer like you would Webull, create an account and deposit at least $1. It literally takes no time to do so, and you get more money back than you put in, and you can trade on an awesome platform that gives you level 2 order books so you can see where whales are loading up and dropping off, and that is for free, which Webull charges you for. Also, you get access to viewing other exchanges, crypto, a custom earnings calendar, and more with your money FDIC insured. And if you have any problems, I can connect with them directly since they sponsor me. So that is what I got for you guys for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to share the video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Have post notifications on because I'm dropping another video tonight. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.